I live for September. Chasing screaming bulls during the rut with a bow in my hands is one of my greatest addictions. Success over the past couple seasons had me feeling confident heading into the 2016 Oregon archery season. However, I'm about to learn that with bow hunting, no two seasons are alike, and anything can happen.
It looks like the elk have bedded down. So right here in this first line of trees, clear out here in the CRP ground. So we're gonna go way around and try to sneak up this first little chute the wind left us, and hopefully get in there. We're inside 50 yards. Just gotta find them. Well, I blew it. We crawled up the last little ways to almost the tree line. It took us about 15 minutes to go like 60 yards, and got up there to the shade of a tree, and we popped up on our knees to see if we could see any heads through the trees and whatnot, and we couldn't see anything and felt the wind going, so we thought we would get upwind a little bit more. And I got lazy and decided I didn't want to crawl on my knees anymore through all this stubble, and made another like 15 yards. They popped up, saw us, ran through the trees. They stopped for a little bit. Had a branch bull that waited about 45 yards in the trees. I mewed at him, hoping he would pop out in the open just a little bit, but they weren't having it. So, still fun though. put in quite a few miles today. And we just cannot locate where the elk are at. It's just turned into one of those years. Just gotta keep going. It's been 2 weeks now since we've seen an elk. I have no clue where they went. We saw probably a total of close to 100 head on opening morning. And then the next day we saw probably 30 or so. And the very next day we had a helicopter show up. And he started flying low over this place and the neighboring place. And don't know who they were or what they were doing, but they started low and then worked their way up, and they would hover over draws for quite a while and whatnot, and they spent quite a time flying around. And since then we haven't seen a single thing. We've got that group. There's all spikes in there, maybe like a forked horn. Just over 120 yards. I'm going to try to sneak through the sagebrush here and army crawl. Try to get within just a little bit closer. See if I can get one of these spikes out on the edges to get a clear shot at it. If not, I know Jake's below them in a draw. They lost their herd bull, so now they just don't know quite where to go or what to do. So, it's the first elk we've seen in a couple of weeks. Spikes are looking pretty dang good. Just army crawl the rest of the way, so I don't think I can have the camera on very good, so I apologize, but that's what the heads came for. Hopefully we get into something here. Battery died anyway. Dang it.
This season was by far my toughest yet. I may not have filled my tag, but I will still be able to walk away from this hunt with knowledge and experience I didn't have before. There's still time for me to put a little meat in the freezer with a cow hunt later in the year. However, I'm already looking forward to next September and putting to use lessons learned from this year.